Alright, so go back to the league race this time with FTRL Division 1 for round number 11 at Belgium. Dry qualifying, dry race. Honestly, I felt decent enough heading into this one. I thought the pace was decent enough. Quality pace was okay. At least from my point of view, competitive. I felt like I could maybe do something here. So, but the qualifying didn't go very well. And the validation there to get us started. So I wanted to try and save a set of softs, so I decided to just go for 2 runs. I went out for another run on the same set of tyres, invalidated at no name. So this isn't going very well. And then, yeah, I finally get a valid lap together, but it's only a 42.4. My quick was a 41.8. And then I tried for another one immediately back to back, and I put into a wall at no name as well, trying to push. So, just really disappointing because I felt like the pace was there to be not P16. So, yeah, 41.8 would have put me around like 9th or 10th or something. So, yeah, pretty disappointed by that, and especially disappointed to be at the very, very back. So, but that's what happens when qualifying doesn't quite go as planned. But switch the strategy, mediums to softs. At the back, if I was in 11th or 12th, I'd go softs, honestly. But because I'm at the back, I'll go mediums. Everyone else outside the top 10 ended up going mediums in the end, so that's surprising a little bit. But here we go. Then 5 red lights, and away we go. Just want to take it nice and easy at the back here to start. Now that we're here, so again, standard stuff. Just try to avoid the damage. I was hoping to go around OTP here, but got a better run, and he's going to stay there. So we're going to have to be at the back here to start at least, and that's fine. It's a long race, you know. I feel confident in the pace I have. The strategy will come to me, and it kind of occurred to me as more time went on in qualifying that maybe I actually thought penalties wouldn't be really a thing, and the more qualifying went on, and I thought maybe they will be a thing. Maybe people will pick up penalties here, so maybe there is some hope in that regard. Fast forward to later on in the lap. I thought this track can definitely bite you, and we're going to get the first victim here coming soon. I think that's Merck on the outside there. There he is, into the barrier, so there goes one. FTL Panda then gets swallowed into the pack then as well somewhere. So and OTP goes very wide, so I'm going to nip on through and get that position done. So I'm happy with that. So happy to get that move done there. So yeah, trying to stay in front though. Again, overtake enabled, rich as much as I can. Lap 2 onto the podium, gets a good run, so I have to defend as best as I can. Inside line is king here, so he's actually pretty late in the brakes, so I see him on the left here, leaving the space, and I can claim that corner as my own. But again, don't want to fight too much because again, don't want to drop out of DRS. Like everyone is right there, do you know what I mean? Like, so my position isn't great, but everyone's right there. Off goes Sway at after Stavilo, so that's another position made. And then City Posh then gone as well. So I'm beginning to be happy with how this race is going. We're picking up positions, you know, keeping it nice and cool. No penalties, no warnings. And then another car goes off. That's Dan Mars at Puan. So it's only lap 3. So, you know, again, I'm kind of sitting behind Kelvin. There's lots of guys here close. You know, I'm feeling pretty good at this stage of the race. That's, you know, we can maybe get a good result here as people are dropping off left, right, and centre. No safety cars, which is weird, but anyways, heading on to lap 5, you can see I've broken out of DRS range from onto the podium, so that allows me to kind of just reel in Kelvin, who just about stayed with Cliffy for DRS. I was hoping he could maybe drop out, but stuck with him. And then later on this lap, you can see Kelvin right there. I'm feeling pretty good at this point in the race. And then Kelvin's going to have a moment. I try and get on the brakes, and yeah, just nothing I could do to avoid that. Again, you've such little time to VSC is going to be deployed. You've such little time to react that it was impossible to read without how close I was. There's no way I could have read what direction that car was going to end up going. So I don't know. I didn't think I could avoid it, but
no, that is it.
It's yeah. But this ruins my race, like, because there's And then just add insult to injury, Tika comes into the pits as well, under the VSC, as much as some people did. So, sadly then, the only way to go is hards. I was hoping to do medium softs, but yeah, now that's not going to be the case. So, VSC is ending. Some people pitch on to the hards. Not only then do I have to contend with my team having just served the other car. I also had to do a wing change as well. So this is basically going to put me out of the race unless a safety car comes out. So I'm pretty pissed off at this stage because again, making your own mistakes is one thing, but then to run into someone else's and not be able to do anything about it, that sucks even more. So I'm going to come out just in front of Sway here in 12th, but yeah, it's 17 laps doing the one run of just pointless toiling unless the safety car comes out. So lap 8, gonna let Sway go here. Nothing really to be done here. So away he goes. These hards are shite. If you're ever around Belgium and think the hard tire is a good one, don't do it. You can have that one for free. Just the hards are so shit. And that's also why I was so pissed off, because they're such a shit tire compared to the softs I was hoping to be on. Anyway, stick with it in DRS of Sway, so that's kind of what we're trying to do. And I was doing it, to be fair. Sway was holding back a little bit here, but anyways, here comes Chubbs and Dan come into the pits. What really screws me then is that Sway is going to pick up the slipstream and the DRS from Dan there, so he's just going to roar away. He used to be a battery, I'm sure, to catch up as well, but this puts me out of DRS range, so it's just the worst time for that to happen. Because I was hoping to use a DRS, and again, Sway would have broken through eventually, but I was hoping to use a few more laps of DRS to try and just keep him to try and have him pull me along before he broke away eventually. But yeah, that's going to do it then. So lap 17, Panda retires the session. Please. I was hoping for a safety car, but no, we get a shitty VSC instead. So yeah, not great. So yeah, that's basically once that happens, that's gonna be it, isn't it? There's no nothing else to be done then. This is where we're gonna be at basically for the race. So anyway, it's gonna go by him into 10th, and that's gonna be how it ends. So yeah, pretty annoyed because I actually felt like the pace was potentially strong. Just the one warning in the end, and I don't know. I thought with everyone else dropping out around and penalties, I thought I had a good chance there for a P6 or 7.
Yeah. I wanted to get to, but I didn't.
There you go. That's it.
I wanted to pull you along with
I sound pretty disappointed, and I am pretty disappointed. Let's be real. It's difficult. So yeah, difficult one to take after that. But anyways, onto the podium, out of the standings rapidly as usual. But there we go. At this stage of the season, my fight is with Sway. That's really what we're looking at now. So I'm 5 points ahead of him with 2 races to go. So that's what we're fighting for at this stage. It's still a strong position in the championship, but yeah, just that race was disappointing. And then in the constructors, Williams took a good lead that race. We cleared some points in AlphaTauri, and I'm still 10-0'd against my teammates. So yeah, that's basically it. I don't have anything else to say about that really. Just wrong place, wrong time, and yeah, that's it. Next up is Bahrain. I like it, but whether I'm quick around it is another matter entirely. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, and until next time.